Hey guys, so this is going to be the holes tutorial for Onshape. So we're gonna start our standard. So you're gonna log on to Onshape. You're gonna hit create document, and you're going to name it holes. The first thing you're going to do is, it says sketch a circle and extrude the profile using the appropriate dimensions. So if I come up here, I can see that this circle's diameter is 4 and it's extruded 1.5. So I'm going to click on the front view. I'm going to start a sketch. And I'm going to bring it around to the front view and I'm going to start sketching. So I'm going to choose circle, and I just like to use this center point right here for my circle. And that was 4, so I'm going to dimension it to 4. Oops. And then I'm just going to extrude that out. And we're going to extrude that out 1.5. Check. And voila. Now, so we've done that. The hole feature requires a hole. So what we're doing is we're putting in all of these little holes all around the circle. To do a hole, you have to have a point. So we're going to put in our points, and we're going to use something called circle pattern to rotate those points around. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to start a sketch on the surface of this, and I'm going to select points, and this is point, and I'm just going to put it up through here, and that is 1.25. So I'm going to dimension it real quick from here to here. 1.25. Enter. And then we're going to rotate that around in a circle pattern. So I'm going to come over here to patterns, and I'm going to choose circle. I'm going to choose this as what I'm rotating, and it chose this for me, the center point, and I want this to go around 5 times. And so we will look, and there we have 5 holes. Yay! So now we're going to go in and put in holes. So I'm going to click hole. I'm going to click this one right here, and then I need to put in all this stuff right here. So the first hole is going to be through, and it's going to be a depth of 0.25, and just a simple hole through, and 0.25, and it 1/4 diameter. So I chose custom, and ta-da! Now you'll notice that that sketch went away once I put in a hole. So what I'm going to do here is come over here, and I'm going to hit show, and now I can use that drawing again. And so I'm going to click this second hole, and we're going to do the second hole, and the second hole is a counter bore. And so this menu looks different because this menu is in Inventor and we're using Onshape. So hit counter bore, and the diameter of the top portion of the counter bore is 0.75 and a depth of 0.25. That's right there, 0.75, and that goes down 0.25, and that's correct there. And this diameter is 0.375. And it is all the way through. So it's all the way through. We're going to hit OK. And that goes in. We're going to do the third hole. The third hole is a countersink. Countersinks 0.75 in diameter, an 82-degree angle, and 0.375 for the body. So that's correct. Let's hit countersink, 82. And it says 0.75. Let's just make sure it's all the way through. It is. So that just means it goes all the way through whatever we're drilling in here. Our fourth hole. This is a taped hole, which means that there are threads to it. So we're going to do the simple. We're going to hit through. Simple. Okay, and so where it says clearance right here, we're going to hit taped hole. It's going to be a 4th, 20. This should be 0.25. And we'll hit OK. And then for our last and final hole, the 5th hole, we'll scroll down here. It is a simple hole, and it's going to be 0.531 in diameter. Okay, and so for this last hole, we are going to click ANSI. You're going to click clearance. You're going to click half, and that should bring up the normal ASME and 0.532, and hit OK. And this is your hole block, or holes, and you are finished. So just either share that with me or take a picture of it and submit it.